I'm K1, an artist. I'm going to share my personal experiences with you. In the previous training video, I explained how to ready the canvas fabric before installation. In this video, I am going to install the fabric on the canvas frame. First, I smooth our fabric with an iron on the heat level of the thread or linen. I just need to smooth the folds of the fabric. Now we place the canvas fabric on the ground or a flat surface and place the canvas frame on it, which I explained how to make in the first video. Our fabric should be considered about 10 centimeters larger than the edge of each side of the frame. After measuring the position of the frame on the fabric, first we sew the middle of one edge of the fabric on the frame wood with a staple gun. Then we do the same thing on the opposite side. But from here on, before sewing the fabric on the frame, we must pull it tightly and inlet sew it in the same position that we have held firmly. If you have a canvas stretcher, it will be easier for you, but since we have already ready the fabric, stretching the fabric by hand will not cause us any problem at this step. Now we go to the adjacent sides and sew the middle of the fabric to the frame by pulling and holding the fabric firmly. Then we move to one side at a distance of about 5 to 10 centimeters from the center and pull the edge of the fabric and sew. Here, I sew my fabric to the frame from the left side of the sewn area in the middle of this side. When you have done it, you should turn the frame 180 degrees and now you have to take the exact opposite point of the previous sewn and sew, which is my right side here. We do this for two adjacent edges as well. Now, we have two sewn places in each side of the frame. This time we have to sew the other side and opposite to the center of each side. Here I have to sew 5 centimeters from the center to the right side and then do it for the opposite side, which is 5 centimeters away from the left side. Then it is the turn of the two adjacent edges. We continue this work in the same way towards the corners of the frame. With each point we sew, we should sew the opposite point and then the adjacent points. When we reach the corners of the frame, first pull the fabric on one side to the end and near the corner of the frame and sew it. Now with the back edge of a pair of scissors that is not sharp, pull the fabric down on the other side and hold it firmly with your finger. Okay, we take the edge of the fabric in the state that we have folded it towards us and sew it in several places. Then we sew and fasten the rest of the remaining space from the side. In this way we should have a clean and tidy corner. We sew and arrange the other corners in the same way. At the end, we cut the excess fabric with scissors and throw it away. The best way to cut is to keep the scissors in a half-open position and while holding the excess fabric firmly in your other hand, keep the scissors fixed on it and slide it to cut easily and cleanly. Our canvas is ready to be built, which I will explain in the next video.